The rise and fall of the Roman Empire. Imagine ruling an empire so large that it stretched across 3 continents. An empire that built roads, aqueducts, and cities that still influence the world today. But how did the Roman Empire rise to such incredible power? And what caused its eventual collapse? Chapter 1. The beginning of Rome. According to legend, Rome was founded in 753 BC by twin brothers Romulus and Remus. While the story is likely mythical, Rome began as a small settlement on the Italian Peninsula. At first, Rome was ruled by kings. But in 509 BC, the Romans overthrew their last king and created the Roman Republic. Instead of a king, elected officials and the Senate governed the state. This system helped Rome become stronger and more organized. Chapter 2. Rome conquers its neighbors. Rome gradually expanded across Italy. Its disciplined armies became one of the most effective fighting forces in history. Rome then faced its greatest rival, Carthage. The two powers fought a series of conflicts known as the Punic Wars. One of Carthage's most famous generals, Hannibal, even crossed the Alps with elephants to invade Italy. Despite the threat, Rome eventually won. By the end of the Punic Wars, Rome controlled much of the Mediterranean. Chapter 3. Julius Caesar. As Rome grew, internal problems increased. Powerful generals competed for influence. One of them was Julius Caesar. Caesar became famous through military victories and gained immense popularity. In 49 BC, he crossed the Rubicon River with his army, triggering a civil war. After winning, Caesar became dictator. However, some senators feared he wanted to become king. In 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated by a group of conspirators. Ironically, his death led to even more chaos. Chapter 4. The birth of the empire. After Caesar's death, another civil war erupted. Eventually, Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, emerged victorious. In 27 BC, he became Rome's first emperor under the name Augustus. This marked the beginning of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus and later emperors, Rome entered a long period of peace and prosperity called the Pax Romana. Roads connected distant regions. Trade flourished. Cities expanded. Rome became the most powerful state in the Western world. Chapter 5. The Empire at its peak. At its height, Rome ruled millions of people. The empire stretched from Britain to North Africa and the Middle East. Roman engineers built roads, bridges, aqueducts, and amphitheaters. The Roman military protected borders and maintained order. Latin spread throughout the empire and influenced many modern languages. Roman law became the foundation for legal systems used today. Chapter 6. The decline begins. But no empire lasts forever. Rome faced growing problems. Political instability led to frequent power struggles. Economic troubles weakened the government. Corruption became widespread. Meanwhile, foreign groups increasingly pressured Rome's borders. The empire became difficult to manage because of its enormous size. To make administration easier, it was eventually divided into eastern and western halves. Chapter 7. The fall of the Western Empire. In the 400s AD, Germanic tribes invaded Roman territories. The Western Roman Empire grew weaker and weaker. Finally, in 476 AD, the Germanic leader Odoacer removed the last Western Roman emperor from power. Many historians consider this event the fall of the Western Roman Empire. However, the Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, survived for nearly another 1,000 years. Although the Roman Empire fell, its legacy never disappeared. Roman law, architecture, engineering, language, and government continue to influence our world today. More than 1,500 years after its fall, Rome remains one of history's greatest civilizations. And that's the incredible rise and fall of the Roman Empire. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Quick History for more stories from the past.